It has been quite the busy holiday season, and I do apologize for not getting out that Takakesho breakdown video, but we all know how it was gonna go, let's be real. It's hamster puts heads down, pushes, and wins. And how rushed this video will be as well, because I was super busy, as I'm sure a lot of you were. You know, I went home, visited family, did whatever else, but I know that's not why you're here. I'll be telling stories during my live streams of the sumo tournaments, but usually I'd be breaking down how my young guns did, then follow up with another video after the Banzuke comes out, but we'll be combining them into this feature-length video about those rookies and rising stars of the lower divisions. I'll try to make this quick because the Basho starts this weekend. Time flies, dude. December didn't even exist. We'll be starting from the top with Judio. In the Judio division, we have to start with our Yusho winner, Oshoma, going 11-4 for his Yusho. He will rise all the way up to Judio 3 West, which is a great launching point for potential top division status, as his partner at Judio 3 East, Atami Fuji, is going to look to get back up there. Hokuseiho also attained 10 wins and will be sitting comfortably at Judio 2, while Kinbozan and Gonoyama will only move up slightly to Judio 5 East and Judio 10 East respectively, while Toji Musashi will only move down 1/2 of a rank because of his 7 and 8. There are no new debutantes in Judio, or at least no new debutantes among the people that I am looking forward to following. Speaking of which, we have a huge churn in Makushita division, and it will all start off at Makushita 1 West, the muscle man Ishizaki. After going 5-2 from 7 ranks lower, he is 1 step away from the salaried status. Other career highs come off the backs of good winning records, notably Mukai Nakano, who is jumping up to Makushita 13 West, Kawazoe, who is vacating that rank to sit at Makushita 7 East, Seto no Umi, who is on the cusp of that joy by sitting at Makushita 15 East, and as we all know, if you get a 7-0 Yusho from Makushita 15, you will automatically be promoted to Judio, so these guys have a really good chance. Another one of my favorites in Kiryuko sits just below at Makushita 17 West. Kaio, who is making leaps and bounds from his starting position of Sandamne 90 Tsukedashi in his debut in May, sits just below at Makushita 18 West. Koto Tebakari continues the rampage as he rises up to Makushita 22 West. Muscle Man Miyagi rises up to Makushita 24 East. Hatsuyama slowly rises as another Sandamne 100 Tsukedashi up to Makushita 33 East. Chuo University graduate Kaze Keno makes his debut in the division at Makushita 40 West. 19-year-old Kumanoryu makes his debut at Makushita 51 East, and Toseiryu squeaks in to make his debut at Makushita 58 East. There are a lot of exciting and notable Rikshi making their way up the Banzuke, and I will say there are some who did underperform and disappoint. But the worst performer was the unfortunate Shishi, who, despite having a video in my top 10 matches of the lower divisions, well, that was his only win of the tournament. He went 1-6 and fell all the way back down to Makushita 20 East. Unfortunate for him, but we hope to see him and all the others that I wasn't able to name here rise up and continue their pushes forward. In the Sandamne division, we have a lot of debuts from Jonidan and some falling down from Makushita, but the most notable men to rise in this division are new career highs for 16-year-old Tanji rising up to Sandamne 18 East, 20-year-old Nagata rising up to 28 East, 19-year-old Wakamiyabi up to 30 East, Nihon University graduate Otani debuting at Sandamne 44 West. 16-year-old Rinko is finally separating from his twin, moving up to Sandamne 45 West, while his twin, well, he had a losing record, so he moved down. 19-year-old Tatsuosho is moving up to Sandamne 50 East. 18-year-old Sato is moving up to Sandamne 62 East. Yoshino is only 1 rank below at Sandamne 63 West, and 18-year-old Ito finally makes his debut at Sandamne 77 West. I feel like I've mentioned Ito specifically a lot in that Jonidan division, so it's going to be really nice to finally see him break over that wall and hopefully push up into the upper 4th division. The top guy to look out for here is definitely going to be Otani, who debuted in September and is coming off of the back of a 7-0 Jonokuchi Yusho, followed by a 6-1 from Jonidan 14. Be sure to keep an eye on him. Unfortunately, the Sumo database hasn't updated its Banzuke as of New Year's Eve when I wrote the script, and as of New Year's Day, I just recently checked it and it's still down, so that's when I'm making this video, and if it's updated by Wednesday, which when this video comes out, that's too bad. But I can't tell you about any new debutantes from Jonokuchi in this division, but we will have a good handful of young men making their way up the Banzuke. New career highs coming in for 19-year-old and will be turning 20 the day before the Basho starts, Add-on at Jonidan 9 West. 19-year-old Yamato at Jonidan 21 East. 17-year-old Daitenshin at Jonidan 35 East. 16-year-old Sato Tanaka at Jonidan 36 East. And 17-year-old Gaia at Jonidan 42 West. Once again, those are all career highs, and I'm only mentioning the career highs in this video because there are a lot of guys I'm covering, which if you want to take a look at all of them, you can click the link in the description down below where you will see an entire spreadsheet of all of these young rising stars who are making waves and leaps and bounds up the Banzuke. Despite the fact that there were only a few new career highs amongst the young men we're looking for, there was a majority of winning records for these raw sumo wrestlers who are either very young or only debuted within the past year or two. Of all the lower division men from the November Basho, the total records were as follows: 0 7-0s, 6 6-1s, 17 5-2s, 17 4-3s, 15 3-4s, 9 2-5s, 2 1-6s, and 4 0-7s, but 3 of them were due to injury, for a total record of 254, 217, and 19. Overall, this was another fantastic Basho for these young guns, and you bet your sweet bippy they'll be turning up strong in the new year. Be sure to catch all the action either here on my YouTube channel or my Twitch channel of the same name, LeoDickinsonSumo. I'll be seeing you on day 0, where we will go over my Guess the Banzuke picks that I forgot to submit, so we're just going to see if I did well, and if I did super well and would have gotten first place, then that's too bad for me. We'll be playing Kachi Clash, we'll catch up on some training videos, talk about some news like Ichinojo's suspension, and more. Once again, if you want to catch all of these young guns, all of the ones that I didn't even name as well, they will be in the spreadsheet in the description down below, and I don't know why I wrote the script like this. I'm tripping over my own tongue. What the hell? Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful new year, and once again, be sure to catch all the action live here on Twitch and on YouTube, especially on YouTube, because I still need watch hours. I still need those watch hours, guys. This is what you make me look like when I don't have emotes and memberships for YouTube, because YouTube doesn't like the live streams. So you have to watch my videos, those painstaking top 10 videos that I make for you, and those breakdown videos that I love making. Let's be real. I still make them even though people don't watch them, but that's because I love making them. And now I'm just rambling so I can hit that magic 10-minute mark for you know, a lot of YouTube videos seemingly go to 10 minutes exactly. So, and I don't really know why. It's probably for some advertising thing, but like I can't run commercials on my own on YouTube anyway, so I don't need to hit that 10-minute mark, but I think I'm going to do that anyway because 10 minutes is just a really clean number, don't you know? And well, I feel like it's just a really nice number to have, and now I'm realizing that I messed up in my script a couple of times, so now I need to add a little bit more filler because I don't know how much filler I actually need to add in to get that 10-minute time. So now I'm gonna probably go for a little bit more than that because, you know, I had a couple of seconds